The Robertson County Commission held their August meeting for 2016 on August the 15th. This is our budget approval night, something we always build toward and anticipate toward. Before we got to the budget, we did have a public hearing on 3 rezoning resolutions. One was a very controversial resolution on Frank Abernathy Road in the Greenbrier area, and after much discussion from those that were in favor of or in opposition to, the vote was 12 in favor and 7 opposed, but it required 13 votes. 13 is the majority of the commission, so that's why that resolution failed. The other 2 rezoning resolutions, Mr. Shepard and Mr. Drake, were approved without opposition. There was establishing a speed limit on Gun Road. There was a law passed by the legislature in January that allowed the sheriff's office to give the service gun that the officer has when he retires or she retires to take with them, and that was also approved by the county commission without any opposition. We also approved an interlocal agreement between the county and the city of Springfield for a $12,000 law enforcement grant from the federal government. And what I think was a historic first for Robertson County, the commission approved an annual disbursement of $400,000 to see that every 9th grader in Robertson County schools has a laptop. And then after 4 years, obviously all the kids that are in high school will have that laptop. So we think that's a very important step forward in terms of technology and getting us back where we should be for technology. The county adopted a fund balance and investment policy, which we were asked to do by the State Comptroller's Office. We established a tax rate, and as everyone hopefully knows by now, that the taxes will not be going up in Robertson County in 2017. And then there was appropriation for the budget, various funds, departments, and offices, and that also was overwhelmingly approved. And I thank the Budget Committee for an excellent job. When I came into this office 14 years ago, budget was something that we tended to do in the summer. Now we do budget year-round. We keep very close watch of how the revenue is coming in and being dispersed on a monthly basis. And I think the fact that we're now watching it so closely, we see results of that. Department heads are realizing that they don't have to spend all the money that's in each line item. They are able to turn money back without fear or concern that it'll be taken away from next year's budget. And I think now that that trust has been established, we're seeing some very positive results. But we continue to see ever increasing sales tax numbers. They always look good because that is a look at the overall economy in our community, and those continue to project up. Of course, those sales tax dollars go directly to our schools, but that's money that we don't have to take from the general fund side to make up. So the budget was not as difficult this year as it had been in some years. And the fact that we were able to, I think, rebuild our infrastructure, move forward with all our pay plan, that every county employee now is on the pay plan, and do all this without raising taxes was a significant step forward. We also wound up with about $7 million in fund balance on the general fund side and in excess of $9 million in fund balance on the school side. Both of those were historic highs, so we want to take just a moment and celebrate those accomplishments and then look forward to seeing how we can do even better in the year to come. There was, at the end of the budget, a budget amendment for fire protection where an amount was dispersed between the various departments and the volunteer departments that provide fire service, a total of $90,000 that would be divided among the 8 departments that we have, so that was also approved. Then notaries were elected. So I want to thank you for watching the August meeting of the Robertson County Commission. When we come back in September, we'll basically be creating a new commission, electing a chair pro tem, and then all the standing September committees will also be approved at that time. So we look forward to you coming back and joining us for the September meeting of the Robertson County Commission.